We are getting a lot of positive comments about Aparna Ramaswamy's narration of the Panchatantra, especially from some parents who tell us that their kids listen to it with great interest. We are very happy to know that, even though Panchatantra is not just a kid's storybook per se. In any case, today the narration leads us into the story of the grateful beast and the ungrateful man.
Good morning. Welcome again to Panchatantra. I'm Aparna Ramaswamy. The story today is The Grateful Beast and the Ungrateful Man. Once upon a time, there lived a family that just struggled to make ends meet. The wife was so exasperated, she finally told the husband, "Do whatever you need to do and find a way to provide for all of us." The husband, tired of hearing his wife's complaints, finally left home and wandered into a forest. He comes across a well, and inside the well he finds trapped a tiger, a monkey, a snake, and a man, who he later finds out is a goldsmith. The tiger says, "Listen, if you rescue me, I won't attack you." And after thinking about it for a while, the man finally rescues the tiger. Next was the monkey, and finally the snake. Now all of the animals promise him to return the favor any time they are asked, but warns him about rescuing the goldsmith. But out of compassion, the man rescues the goldsmith, who also promises to return the favor any time that he's asked. After this little disruption, the man continues in his search for food for his family. Finds nothing, and he finally decides to go to the monkey, ask for help. The monkey gives him all of the fruits that he has plucked off the trees and says, "If you want to take the fruits back to your family, I have loads more where they come from." The man says, "No, let me go find something else," and he decides to go seek the help of the tiger. The tiger brings out several pieces of jewelry, and he says, "A long time ago, I killed a prince, and I had all of these jewelry and didn't know what to do with it. Maybe you can take it and sell them." The man remembers the goldsmith offer and thinks, maybe he can help me sell it. So he takes the jewelry to the goldsmith and says, "Can you help me sell them, please?" The goldsmith immediately recognizes that this is the same jewelry he'd made for the prince, and he immediately sends someone to the king, alerts him, and this man gets arrested. Now while he's in prison, this man thinks of the snake, who had, as promised, immediately appears in front of him, offering to help. The man narrates what happened, and the snake frees him, and then comes up with a plan. He says, "I'm going to go bite the queen, and I promise you that my venom will get cleared only when you go touch her." So as promised, the queen gets bitten by the snake, and many people come, and several kinds of treatments are rendered. Nothing is effective. So finally, this man in the prison says, "Give me a chance. I can save the queen." And the moment he touches the queen, she recovers. The king is very pleased by the man's powers and asks him for an explanation. The man tells him what happened, and the king gets very angered by the goldsmith's deceit and arrests him. The man is rewarded and generously compensated and is reunited with his family. Now the jackal who's narrating the story to the lion says, "Now just like it was foolish of the man to trust a warning and ignore the warning and trust this other goldsmith, similarly you've known all of us animals for longer than you've known the bull. Think about that." And he says, "I'll tell you another story, the bedbug and the wasp." Please join us next episode to hear that story. This is Aparna Ramaswamy signing off with Panchatantra.